Okay, so last time we were doing the Google tools. So today we will be starting with a new module that is the Google Search Console. Okay, so now Google Search Console, say when we are doing search engine optimization on our website and we sometimes we face some problems which we might not know. So this tool is for all the webmasters who are using a website or having a website. So basically it is for the webmasters. So it's a service by Google that allows webmaster to check the indexing status of the search queries. So it gets to know that whether our website is indexed or not. In search engine optimization, we have learned that Google bot will come to our website and they will crawl the content. But how will I get to know that whether the content is crawled or not? Whether the new pages on my website have been taken to search engine or not? So for that reason, we use Google Search Console. So it checks the status of the indexing of our website. So let's go to Search Console. So now we have to log in with our Gmail account. So I'm already logged in. Now what we have to do here is that we have to add our website. Otherwise, how will Google get to know that this is from which website we have to take the data? So for that reason, I can add my website. So over here, there are various websites. So let me remove one of them so that I will be able to show. Okay, so now I can add a website. So what I can do is over here in the drop down, so there is a search property. So over here I can add a property. So I can add multiple websites. So now over here there are two options. The first option is with the help of domain, and the second option is with the help of URL prefix. So this is domain and this is hosting. So hosting is more easy than adding with doing it with the domain. So it requires a DNS verification, but if I change the DNS, then there could be some issues with my website. It can go down. So this is a very risky business. So we don't verify our website with domain. We verify with hosting. So what I have to do is I select the URL prefix and then I enter the URL of the website. Okay, so this is done. So now what I need to do is I need to click on continue. So once I click on continue, it will verify the property and it will ask me to download this file. So I need to verify. So this is the HTML file over here. So I can download. There are other verification methods also. I can add a HTML tag or Google Analytics or Tag Manager. There are various things. So I will select HTML file. So this is the file. So I'll download this file and I'll save it on a desktop and I will click on save. I don't need to change the name. If I change the name, then the verification will fail. So I will save it on the desktop and I don't do anything. What I need to do is I just need to go to my website and upload that file which I have downloaded. So the file which I have downloaded over here, this file, so this file I need to upload it on my server and then I can click on that verify button. So just let me see if I can, okay, so yeah, I will go to my website and okay, so now I'm logged in to my server. I click on File Manager, and in File Manager, I need to place this file in the root directory, that is public underscore HTML. So this is it, and now I need to upload it. So let's see what I can do. I'll just click on Upload File, upload it, and then select the file. So the file is on the desktop. I'll select this file. I'll click on Open. So now it will start to upload. So uploading is done. So now I can log out of my website. I'll just reload this. Okay, so now I can see this file over here. So this file is there. So now how do I verify that this file is correct or not? So for that I can go to my website URL and I need to uh, provide that URL. So I mean that is just for checking. I mean, however, it is not required because all the checking will be done by Google. But still, if I want to do, then I can do that. So madwix.com and that file URL. So and press enter. So then you can see this Google site verification and this file name is there. So this is done from my end. It is okay. Now I can log out from my server and okay, then we'll click on verify. So this I'm logging out and now I go to this and click on verify. So now it is verifying so whether it is done or not. So I mean over here it says that ownership verification failed. That is there is some problem on my website so could not find your site. So yes, my website is having some issues at this moment. So for that reason it did not find it. So this is the process. I mean once you do this, then your verification will get successful. So this is how we add a website. So once that website is added, I can check all the reports over here. So now for temporary, I will use another website. So let me switch to my website over here. So now in this we have overview. So under overview, so this is the bird's eye view of what is happening for our website in search engines. So now over here, whatever you are seeing, say like this performance you are seeing, then over here experience you are seeing, enhancement you are seeing. So whatever things you are seeing over here, so it is the performance not of our website. It is the performance of our website in search engine. So how is my website performing in the search engine? So that is the performance. So like how many times my website is coming up in search engine, how many people clicked on it, how many people saw the impressions, how many times the results came up of my website in search engine, that all things we can see in the performance. So this is for how many days over here, the days are not mentioned, but yes, total 21 total web search clicks. So over here, I can see that there are two 920 over here. This is the performance. So this is how many times my website is coming up in search engine. So that is the performance over here. So when people are searching with my keywords over here, my website is coming. So this is what we can see over here. And the next thing is indexing. So over here it says that 929 not indexed pages and 54 index pages. Now there are some say over here it says that not indexed. So it means that these pages are not there in Google. So why is it not there? Maybe for some pages the indexing is not done, and for some pages we have blocked them in the say in the robot.txt file. Say in the robot.txt file, what we had seen was, let me show that. Okay, over here, robot.txt file, yes. So in robot.txt file, we had provided this line over here, disallow slash wp admin. So this particular directory we did not allow because that is the say admin login. So for that reason, we did not allow this. We don't want hackers to get to see this URL. Otherwise, they might try to log in or say hack our website. So for that reason, I did not allow. So this is the admin login for the WordPress. So we said dot not allowed. So over here for this particular directory. So now what happens is that it will not index any of those files in that directory. So whatever number of the files were there that are not indexed over here, and rest of the pages are indexed over here. 54 pages are indexed. So that is what we can see. And if I keep my mouse anywhere, it will show say how many indexed and how many not indexed on a particular day. So that I can see over here. So this is what we can see. The final result is July 18. 929 is not indexed and 54 pages are indexed. So this is what we can see in the indexing part. And then comes page. This is the experience over here. So experience is something related. The first one is related to the mobile usability. So over here it says failing is good and good. So failing is zero and good is also zero. Now this is because say if there is any issue, it will show some issue. So right now there is no issue on the website when people are browsing it with the mobile devices. So that is the using of the website, opening of the website from the mobile device. So we don't face any problems over here. That is the reason it says that no issues found. And good is zero because there are no pages as such right now because there is only one page under construction. So that is the reason good is also zero. So as such, no issues in this. Now page experience and core web vitals, we don't have any reports over here. That reports we will be seeing over here once we reach the page experience and core web vitals. So we will see all the reports in detail. So this is experience. And then enhancement. So enhancement means some extra features on the website, whether they are working or not. So the first one is the breadcrumb. So breadcrumb is something like it is the roadmap that where exactly you are on the website. So like say suppose I go to Amazon. So you must have seen this on Amazon website. You go to any categories over here. Say like I go to mobile devices and under that, I click on smartphones and under smartphones, maybe I might go to some particular mobile device. Okay, I'll go to this over here. So I go to any pages. So now you can see over here, you can see this, what you are seeing this over here. This is called as breadcrumb. So I mean electronics, we are into the electronics section and under electronics section, we are into mobile and accessories category. And into that, we are into this particular product page. So we get to know that where exactly we are. So this breadcrumb is also working fine on the website. That is what we can see. So breadcrumbs, zero issues. So no invalid breadcrumbs found. And site link search box. So site link search box is the search box on the website. So say suppose I go to this website over here and we have added some blogs. So now you can see there is a search bar over here. So I can search something over here. Say like I search for virtual reality and I search this website. So if there is any content, then it will show. So you can see search results for virtual reality. So now you can see in this blog we have the keyword virtual reality. So this blogs are coming up. So our search is working fine. There is no issue with the search. So that is what it says over here. The site link search box is working fine. So there is no issue in the enhancement over here. Now we will see all the reports one by one, starting with the performance report over here. So I click on performance And after that, I will get to see the performance of our website into search engine. So this data is for past 3 months. If I want, I can change it to the most recent or last 7 days, last 28 days, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. I want to see, I can see it, and I can click on apply on the top right side corner, and I will get to see the data. So now over here in last 12 months, there were total 80 clicks. So 80 clicks not on my website. So 80 clicks were done in the search engine. So say like suppose I go to the search engine over and I say enter some keywords. So now over here I search Helpopedia EduTech. So now you can see my website is coming up over here. So the click over here. So if someone is clicking over here, then that click is counted over here. So the click from the search engine. So like this 80 times clicks have happened in search engines, and total impression is 11,200. So it means that my website came up in search engines for that many number of times over here. So this is what we are talking over here. So it is the number of times the website is coming up in search results. So that is the impressions over here. And the average click-through ratio is 0.7. So it means that out of 100 people, 0.7 people. So it means approximately one person is clicking on the link out of every 100 people coming onto the website. And then we have position of the website. So position of the website means say like over here we can see this is the first result, then second result, then third result. So like this on the each page there are approximately 10 results of these organic searches. We are not considering the paid searches, but approximately there are 10 searches on each page. So now if I need to go to the third page over here, second page, third page, so like that, 61 result means it will be on the seventh page, because 6 pages, 60 results, and 61 means the next page, that is seventh page. So my website is coming up on the seventh page. So for this, what I need to do is I need to do a proper search engine optimization on my website. Once I do that, after that only my website will come up in top 10. So we should try for top 5, because if I try for top 10 and my website comes up in top 10, that means the last result on the first page. But it is very high chances that it might go away from the first page very soon. So for that reason, I should try for top 5. So I need to do better search engine optimization on my website so that I can get the results on the first page. So it should be within top 10 or else top 5. This is what we need to do. So now over here, this also shows the graphs, how many clicks and how many impressions did we got on each and every day. So this is what we can see. Now, the next thing is the queries. Now, my website is coming up in search results, but with which all keywords my website is coming up? So, my website is coming up with all these keywords. So, when people are searching for these queries in Google, my website is coming up. So, for each result, my website will come up for different number of times. So, here, if I search for Helpopedia, my website is coming. So, 20 times my website came up in search engine, and there were 4 clicks out of it. Now, if people are searching for content marketing trends 2022, then with this, say my website came up in search engine 221 times, and out of which one person clicked on it. If people are searching for this keyword, then my website came up in search engine 84 times, and one person clicked on it. So like this, I get to see different keywords, the number of times my website came up in search engine, and then how many clicks happened. So we get to see with which keywords our website is ranking. So now I can download. So I mean, what I need to do is I need to download these all keywords. So I need to optimize. Now Google themselves are telling us that these are the keywords with which our website is coming up in search engine. So now to go to the top, I need to optimize all these keywords on the pages on which they are. And yes, I can optimize that page with these keywords. So whenever I search with this keyword on my website, just now we check cycling search box, right? So if I go over there and if I enter this keyword, then I will get to know that on which pages this keyword is there. So I can edit those pages and I can optimize those pages with this keyword. So that is what I can do. Now, when people are searching for these keywords, which pages are open? So we also get to know pages over here. So I don't need to go and search on the website. So directly all these pages are coming, but on all the pages, all the keywords are not coming. So for that reason, we cannot add all the keywords in one page. So for that reason, I can search for the keyword, whichever keyword in whichever blog or page it is coming up, I need to optimize it. So, but however, over here I can see 120 pages which are coming up in search engine. So now I need to optimize all these pages on my website. So then only my website will come up fast. So you can see this URL over here. It has came up over here 4,400 times. My website came up in search engine and this URL was displayed. So that is what I can see over here. After that, I can see from which countries my website came up, how many times and how many clicks were there from that country. So from India, my website came up 831 times in Google and there were 55 clicks over here. That is what we can see. Then from United States, my website came up 2,400 times in search engine and there were 13 clicks over here. Then from Philippines, it was 190 and three people clicked on it. United Kingdom, it came for 544 and two people clicked on it. So like this, I get to know that from which country, how many times my website is appearing. So we get to know that yes, my website is not just visible in India, it is visible in other countries also. And how many times it is coming up, that also we get to know. Now, from which devices were these websites? So with this, our website was open that we can get to know from devices. So we get to know how many open from the desktop, mobile, and tablet. So that is what we get to know. So from desktop, it was the highest. So it was something around 8,000, right? Yeah, 8,652. From mobile devices, it was 2,462, and from tablet, it was just 55. So like this, we get to see the impression and clicks over here from the devices also. And then search appearance, there won't be any data over here because say if there is big data, then only it will come up. And right now the website is under construction, so I mean I'm upgrading my website. So for that reason, the website is not visible, and for that reason, there is no data coming up in search appearance. And after that, the last one is this. So it will show results for last 365 days. Over here, we are searching for last 12 months, right? So today is 21st July. So the reports will always be minus 2 days because these reports are coming from US. So they are approximately 10 to 12 hours behind, but the report will be shown always for the previous day. So it is 2 days from India. So it is 19th of July. So from 19th of July till minus 365 days, every day you will get to know that how many times website came up in search engine and how many times people clicked on it. So that is what we can see over here. So you can see 365 over here. So if I click on 500, you will be able to see all 365 days. That is what you can see over here. So each and every day, how many times your website came up. So this is the report we get in performance. So this was the performance report. And after that, okay, yes, this is it for the performance report. Now comes the next important thing, that is URL inspection. So now I want to know that if any page of my website is there in Google or not. So in that case, I can type the website URL. So I can type only my URL over here. I cannot type anybody else's URL. Otherwise, it will tell that this website is not added into the property. So I will enter my website URL only for the property that I'm searching. So I will enter the URL and press enter. So now it will, in real time, it will search whether my website is there on Google or not. So it says that URL is not on Google. So just few days back, I removed all the options from all the URLs from Google because now since I'm creating a new website, so all the old pages will be gone and new pages will come up. So now if your website is not there on Google, then in that case what you can do is you can click on request indexing, and this will test if the URL can be indexed. So if this is done, then our website will be added into the queue. So then when our turn comes, our website will be added to the search engine. So this is what we can do. So this takes approximately a minute or so. So that's fine. So now say in search engine optimization, we have got two things. The first one is robot.txt file, and second one is sitemap.xml. So now what happens is that say, if it is say that testing if the URL can be indexed or not. So that is because say if the robot.txt file is not there and if the instructions are not provided, then the requesting indexing will not be say allowed. It will be rejected right now because the website is under construction. So during live testing, indexing issues were detected with the URL. So I can see the results over here, view live test. So I can just see the coding of the website over here, whether it was added or not added or all those things. But since I have removed everything, so there's not nothing is available on the website. So URL will be indexed only if certain conditions are met. So first of all, the website should be live and it should have some content into it. So right now my website is not live and it does not have any content. So that is the reason it is not able to crawl the content. So now, yes, we were talking about the robot.txt file and sitemap.xml. So now, say over here when we are inspecting this. So now every day I might be writing 2 to 3 blogs over here. So the Google bot will come on our website every 24 hours and collect the new blogs that we have added. So if the bot is coming up every day, so then that will collect it. Now, say if I'm writing more content, then I need to generate the XML sitemap because in the robot.txt file we had mentioned that the sitemap is located at this URL. But if I'm writing 3 blogs a day, so and the new blogs are not there in the sitemap file. So if the new blogs are not there in the sitemap, then it will leave those files. So then what shall I do? So every day I cannot generate a sitemap.xml file. If I do that, I mean there a lot of time will be wasted because it takes approximately 20 to 25 minutes to generate that file. And once it is generated, then I need to upload that file to my server. So just now, like how we uploaded that HTML file, the same way I need to upload that XML file every day on my server. So instead of doing that, what I can do is I will copy the URL of that blog which I have written and I will paste it over here and I will say test this. So I will enter and it will tell me that this URL is not on Google because I've added that blog just now. So for that reason, it will not be there. So then what I can do is I can just click on request indexing and immediately that blog will be added in the search results. So this is what I can do. And then later on, maybe every week you can update the sitemap.xml file and you can say upload it on the server. So that is what you can do. So over here you can enter any URL of the website, whether it is a base domain or a blog or a page or a contact us form, any page URL which you think is there on Google or is not there in Google, you can search and you can check that. So that is what we can do. So this is the URL inspection to see if the indexing of my website is done for a particular page or a blog on the website or not. So this is URL inspection. After that, the indexing of the page. So I get to know that which pages are indexed and which pages are not indexed. So over here it says that 929 pages are not indexed and 54 pages are indexed. So this is green and this is gray. So gray means these pages are not indexed. So now what are the reasons they are not indexed? So there are various reasons. It could be various reasons. See over here, not found 404. So there were 28 pages which were not found on my website. So that is the reason it was not indexed because I deleted all the pages. So the pages were not found. That is the reason it was not indexed. But then, how did Google get to know that, say, this many pages were removed from the website? Because previously those pages were collected from the our website and it was added to Google's database. But now it will check that okay from the pages which are already indexed. Let us check those pages as well and see if those pages are there or not. So when it will check everything, it will check the whole URL, all the URLs from the sitemap, and it will see that okay, so some of the pages were removed, so which were not found. So there are 28 pages which were not found. So this is one of the error. So I click on that found and then I will find the URLs which were not in there. So these are all 28 pages. So I can see 28 pages over here. I will select 50. So I can see all the pages which were not indexed. So now what I need to do is now say I'm creating a new website. So these are all pages which are there on Google. So what I need to do is I need to copy this URL. So what I will do is I will copy and I will paste this in Notepad. Mm, Okay, so this is the notepad over here. I will open and I will paste the URL. So like this, I will go and copy all the URLs. So you can see whichever URLs are there. So I will copy this URL also and paste it over here. I will copy the second URL also and paste it over here. Then I will copy the third URL also and paste it over here. So like this, what I need to do is copy all the URLs and paste it in a notepad. So I'll tell you why, because I need to tell Google that I have removed all these pages from my website. So you please remove this from the search results and Google's database also. So next time I will not get this error because I've already removed it. So this is done. So like this, I will copy these all pages and paste it in a notepad. So then later on, I can tell Google that yes, I have removed all these pages. So fine. So this is just for example. I'm just adding only this many URLs over here, but we have to do this for all the URLs that you can see. That is 28 URLs. So you need to copy all of them and paste it in the notepad and tell Google that these all URLs are removed from the website. So that is indexing. That is the not found. Why it is not found? So that is because the pages are not existing on the website. Now the next error over here is excluded by no index tag. So I mean it is these all pages were not indexed because say it was selected as no index. So no index means that we did not allow certain pages of the website to allow indexing. So that is indexing over here. So that is fine. So over here the pages that we did not allow that is that is because maybe for various reasons that it can be personal files, private directories. So for that reason we did not allow, or maybe it is a admin directory. For that reason we did not allow. So this is already done. So on 15th of May, I have told that these all pages are not there on the website. So that's fine. So this many pages are affected till now. So that is excluded. These all pages are excluded by the indexing. So that's fine. So after that, over here, the next error is page with redirect. So maybe 22 pages are redirecting to some other pages over here. So I can see these are the URLs. So in that case, I can even copy all the So wherever I find URLs, I can just paste it over here. Whichever URLs I see, I can paste it over here in the notepad. So the pages which are not there in the Google. So these are the pages with redirect. So I mean, right now it is redirecting to 404 because that page does not exist. Now, so that is one of the error. After that, over here, there is some another error that is server 505XX. So 5XX means 503. So it means that the page is there on the website. So there are 9 pages on the website, but they are temporarily unavailable on the website. So unavailable because say the website is stored in the data center in US and we are searching from India. So now if say I'm not connected to the data center with a direct cable from my PC to the cable in US over there. So it is connected with various internet connections with various countries and continents. So now say like I'm using Reliance Geo, so this whenever my website is being searched, it will go to the data centers in Reliance. Then it will connect to the other countries from this city to. So I mean, we are on the coastal region. So I mean, it will not connect to any other cities. It will directly connect to other cities. But how will it connect? So I mean, the other cities are say very far, and other countries are very far, and in between there is a say a big sea over there in between. So in that case, say of course wireless will not work. Somewhere wireless will work, but if it is a huge sea in between, we say it cannot be connected. So there would be cables laid down under the sea. So in that sea, those cables are laid down, and with which it is connecting from Mumbai to some other country in between. So like that, it is connected. Then say it is connected through Wi-Fi or say data cables over there physically connected. So then like this, it will connect with each and every country in between and then it will reach US. Now say suppose Germany is in the center. Now if I say that in Germany the internet is down or internet is working very slow. So for that reason when I search from India it says that the page is not available or page is not found temporarily. So I get an error service this error that error 503. So temporarily unavailable. So that is the error that I get temporarily unavailable. So that is 503. But if people are searching from Germany, then my website is open because from Germany till US everything is working fine. in Germany the internet is slow, but it is working. So for that reason, if people are searching from Germany or after Germany, in between US, anybody is searching, then yes, my website will open perfectly fine. So once the issue is resolved, at that time my website will be shown properly. So that is what we mean by the error 505XX. Then comes alternative page with proper canonical tag. So this is something canonical means say same versions, multiple pages. So maybe I might have created say a page for a web desktop version and one is for the mobile version. So if it is say different pages, but I mean it is the same page. Say like about us page or product page or service page or contact us page, I might have created two versions for each and every page. So in that case, it is telling that there were how many pages over here. So I mean there were 5 pages, same pages with two versions. So we need to define that which is the canonical URL over here. So which means that it will not index both the pages. I mean we have to tell that this is the same version, but you just need to index this page. So we need to define the tags over here. So I mean, in the website we need to define, not over here, of course. So that can be defined in the website. So that this is the canonical tag. So if you just search in Google canonical tag, you will get to know what is the code. So that code you need to provide with the page URL into the website. So that is canonical tag error. Then comes crawled. Currently not indexed. So I mean the pages were crawled, but it is not indexed. So maybe why if it is crawled, then why the content is not taken? Because in search engine optimization, we learned that say the pages should be 100% original. It should be content should be unique. But say in olden days when I tried to say write the blogs at that time, these all tools, artificial intelligence tools were not available. The chat GPT and everything was not available. So for that reason, maybe at some of the places, my content is matching with some another website. So for that reason, say it says that it was crawled, but it was not taken. So this is the proof that we require only original content on the website. So it is crawled, but currently not indexed. So like that, 200 and say 206 pages were affected. Then duplicate Google choose different canonical than user. So I mean, if there are multiple pages and in case if we have defined only one URL or two URLs and if some of the URLs are left out for the same version, then this error comes up. So like that, only one page is affected with this duplicate content. So that's fine. Then duplicate without user selected canonical. So over here it is two. So it is the same error. And then blocked due to other 404 issues. So I mean for some other reasons, one of the page was not crawled. So like this, there are different errors that we get. So this is okay. So I mean, once I resolve this issue, then after that I can say tell Google that I've resolved all the issues. So there would be a button called as verify now. So I mean validate now. So once I click on that, then it will say that okay, fine, everything is okay. So it is already validation was started. So I mean for which the validation is already clicked. So unless and until we don't receive any reply, I cannot take any further steps to it. So say over here 206 pages were crawled but not indexed. So over here this was also done on in the month of May. So this is also done. Otherwise, instead of see details, I will get a button called as validate. So I need to click on that button, validate, and then Google that, okay, this issue has been resolved. So now please validate this. So Google will verify again and check that, okay, this is done. So then it will remove this error from the search console over here from my account. So like this, I need to resolve all the issues in the page indexing errors, whatever different types of issues are there, whatever different URLs are coming up in the indexing over here. These are all the errors. So whenever I click on any of them, so those pages will come up. So over here we can see over here 22 pages, over here 9 pages, 5 pages, 206 pages, 1 page, 2 page, 1 page. So like this, I need to go to all the errors and select these URLs, and I can tell Google to remove all these URLs if the URLs are removed. But if the website is live and those pages are also there, but when Googlebot came, it was not able to crawl the content. So in that case, I can say that okay, now the issue is resolved, and I click the validate button, and then Google will verify and it will say that validation has started. So that is what when I clicked over here, it showed that validation was started on in the month of May. So at that time, I had mentioned those issues, but still haven't received any reply from Google. But yes, maybe soon it will be provided, that issue will be provided with the result. So this is the errors for the pages indexing. The next thing is sitemap. So now, like how we add the URLs in the URL inspection, if I'm adding a new blog on my website, so I'll copy that blog and I'll paste the URL over here, and I'll submit this URL by clicking on the request indexing. So this is for the pages, and the same way over here, if I've added a new sitemap in my website, then I just need to provide the sitemap over here. So I'll just say sitemap. So right now what I need to do is I need to remove those sitemap file, because of that all that errors are coming on the pages, because the sitemap file will be existing but the pages are not existing. So Google is saying that all these pages are affected and these pages are not there on the website. So what I need to do first is, if I have completely deleted my website and starting fresh like what I am doing right now, then you need to delete the sitemap.xml. So in that case, I can just go to the website control panel, and then I can log in and delete that file. So once my website is ready, I can generate a new XML file and then upload it. So right now, I will just click on File Manager, and then I will go to my domain. So my domain is over here, and over here there would be sitemap.xml. Let me see whether it is there or not. If it is not there, then it's okay. Mm, I don't see sitemap over here. So I think that issue is due to the URLs only. So that's fine. So okay, fine. So let me search again, and I'll say go. So let's see, it is searching for sitemap.xml. So yes, I don't see that file. So if it is there, then you need to delete it. If it is not there, it's well and good. Okay, so this is what we need to do. So I mean, this is fine. So I just showed you the steps. So now if I'm generating a new sitemap over here, and I say sitemap.xml is located at this page. So I upload the sitemap, then enter the sitemap name over here, and this is the path over here, and then I click on submit. So once I click on submit, it will submit the new sitemap, and it will say that okay, fine, you will be notified, and it says that Google will periodically process it and look for the changes. You will be notified if anything goes wrong with it in future. So that is fine. So now it says that July 21st, today's date, sitemap.xml file, and it says that one error. So if I click on that one error, over here it says that unsupported file. So here actually there is no file over here. So your sitemap does not appear to be in the supported format. Please ensure that it meets our sitemap guidance. So basically, it feels that it thinks that sitemap is there, but there could be some error in the name, or maybe the extension is not correct. So that is the reason it is providing this error. But actually, the sitemap is not there, so it was not able to find it. So for that reason, we got this error over here. So in any case, that is fine. Right now, it is okay. So let me see what is the issue over here. So there are no issues in this. So it's okay. So you can see actually this is all the sitemaps that I've uploaded previously. So this is fine. So whenever I create a new sitemap, so if I'm writing multiple blogs in a week, then I generate a sitemap frequently. but I don't wait for the Google bot to come and crawl this sitemap on my website. Immediately I come to Search Console and add the sitemap over here and say submit, and my latest sitemap will be indexed, and then all the URLs in that sitemap will be taken and will get added into the search engines database. So that is adding a new sitemap. After that, this is the removals. So now say like if I have removed any URL from my website, or I have removed any page from my website. So like why did we collect this all URLs from over here? Yes, these all URLs we have collected, right? So I need to tell Google that this all pages are removed from my website. So that was the reason I collected all these URLs. So I need to copy this URL and I will paste it over here, and I'll say remove this URL and remove all the URLs with this prefix. Okay, so this is done. I'll click on next, and it will say remove all URLs. So I'll say submit request. So this is submitting request. So now you can see it is processing request, and this is temporary removal URL, and it was added today, 21st of July 2023. So this is done. So now I can copy the second URL, and I can say put up a new request. I'll paste this and I'll say remove this URL only, click on next and confirm submit request. So that request URL will be added over here. Then I would enter the third URL. I'll copy this over here, and I will again put up a new request and say this is the URL that we need to remove, and click on next and submit request. So this will be also getting added over here. So like that, I need to do all of this for all the errors which we saw in the indexing. So this is what I need to do to resolve the issue. So like this, I can add multiple URLs from my website. If I want to remove complete a website from Google, then I will just paste the URL of my website, and then I will say remove all URLs with this prefix. So with this prefix, after that, whatever is there, everything will be removed. So then I'll say next, and then I can submit this. So my website is got removed from this. So this is added today. So processing request. So all these requests is getting processed, and these were the previously removed URLs from this removal request page. So this is what it is. So like this, I can add all the URLs over here. So now I close this file. So I just wanted to show. So this is done. So the next thing is page experience. So like I said that you need a huge data on huge traffic on the website. Then only you can get page experience. So this is something that we saw in the overview thing. So it says that your site doesn't have enough data users there. So I mean we don't have traffic right now. So for that reason, this data is not available. So that's fine. Then we can go to Core Web Vitals. So Core Web Vitals is one of the update from Google that your website should open within 5 seconds. So if your website does not open within 5 seconds, then your website will be removed from the search engine. So now we need to resolve that issue. So now let us see what happens. So here I click on Core Web Vitals, and I can check this all issues from the mobile device also. See over here you can see mobile as well as desktop. So I click on any one of them, I will see both of them. So we don't need to worry. So now this is done. My website URL will get added automatically, and then I just click on analyze. So now you can see my website URL is added, and I click on analyze button, and then it will check, and it will provide us the performance of the website. So now over here it is checking. So let us see what will happen. So you can see the performance is 94. So the performance of the website is 94 right now. That is because it has only one page. Otherwise, the score could be less than that. So the performance score is good over here at the moment. Then the accessibility is 90. So accessibility means the usage of the website in the mobile device. So that is fine. Then best practices. So we are using the best practices laid down by Google, and the score is 83 over here, so I think it is okay. It should be minimum, it should be 90s to come in green, so we need to come green over here. So right now it is 1983. So and SEO is 62, so it means the score of SEO is 62. We need to do better SEO still, so then we can come in green. So here what is the criteria for coming in green? So here you can see 0 to 49 is red, that is very hard. 50 to 89 is okay, and 90 to 100 is good. So this is what we need to see the score over here. Now over here you see the metrics. So opening of the website over here, largest contentful page, So that opens in 2.2 seconds. So it says that the website is opening in 2.2 seconds. So that's fine right now. Then this is good here. Then over here the speed index. So you can see the speed index is 4 seconds. So our website is still opening within before 5 seconds. So this score is good at this moment. But still, if you want to reduce this, the overall speed index from 4 to say maybe 3 or 2, then it will be very good. Then it will also come in green. So that is what I can do is I need to resolve the issues that are mentioned over here. Say like eliminate render blocking resources. So it will reduce 1.44 seconds. So then if I resolve these issues, then it will reduce by 0.61 seconds. So like this, I need to resolve the issue. So if I click on this, it will provide me with the error. So most of the time the error comes for CSS files. So that is the CSS files. I need to optimize the CSS file, or I need to combine it. Or I need to make sure that it gets rendered properly when a person is opening my website. So for that we have certain plugins, and I can say that you can install a plugin that says that mm, you can just search for CSS and various plugins will be there. So you can say minimize say CSS or say JavaScript files. So then you will find all the plugins related to it. So you can install and run it, and then it will be done. So these all issues will be resolved. So you can just try this out. So this is one of the issues. So if I resolve this error, then 1.60 seconds will be less. After that, over here, I need to serve the images in the next generation format images. So, say today, generally people, what do they use? They use JPG, PNG, all those kind of images. But we need to use the generation format images. So those images are WebP images. So we are already using WebP images on the website, but still we need to optimize it. So what over here, say like a JPG, we can use a converter which will convert JPG and PNG images to WebP images. So then it is fine. So once this is done, this issue will also get resolved, and I think seconds or microseconds will get deducted from the opening time. So that is this error. So like this, there are a few errors over here that we need to resolve. So the second error is ensure text remains visible. So I mean that of course can be done through the programming, and that can be done by the programmers of the website. So we cannot do that unless and until you know programming. So for that reason, you can leave that. But yes, that can be resolved with the help of plugins. So by installing certain plugins, this issue will get resolved. So this is it. And the next generation format images, like I said, that instead of using this JPG and PNG, I need to use a next generation format images, that is WebP. So I can convert those images to WebP, and I can upload those images. So I mean, if you don't have a software, so like I was using software WebP converter. So that is a free tool that can be installed in Windows 10 or 11 or 8 or say 7 also. So then that will help you convert the images, and that images can be used. Now, why should we use WebP images? That is because it is very lightweight. So I mean, if the original image JPG or PNG images of 80 KB, then this image will be of maybe around 16, 20 KB or 30 KB over here. So that is still fine. It is still better than the 80 KB or 110 KB or more than 10, 10 100 KB. So for that reason, I need to change the image format, and it will open up fast. So most of the time over here, the data takes time to travel into this. So for that reason, we have to make sure that the images are served in the next generation format images. Now over here there are some other issues also. So like image elements do not have width and height. So in WordPress you don't need to specify the width and height of the images, it's calculated automatically. So you can leave that. Then avoid say maintaining critical requests. I mean if there are some critical requests which are being served or taking place, then you need to take care of this. So this is again related to CSS file. So you can search for minify CSS and JS files. So minify it will say reduce the size of this CSS file, and it will serve very fast. So these all errors which we are getting, well, we will not get those errors. So it is mainly CSS files. So this is what we can do. So once we resolve all these issues, so our website will have a very good score, and it will work fine. So that is this all errors which will provide these page speed insights of the website. So over here I can search for any website, because this is going to directly to the Google tool and everybody can use it. So you can enter the URL of your website, and you can just enter and see what is the purpose of your website. So that can be done. So yes, that is page speed insights over here. So coming to the next report over here is mobile usability. So mobile usability, I don't think there will be any error. So see, you can see there are no issues. So it means that when people are opening the website in the mobile devices, right now there are no errors. So that's fine. So if there are any errors, then it will tell us. So and usability also. I mean, in terms of the using of the mobile. So like if I'm opening my website on a mobile devices and it might take some time to load, or if there are some heavy files that we are carrying, then in that case the website will open very slow. So the best thing is that I will reduce the size of the images so that the website will open fast. Now if I have only the text format of the website which is open on the mobile devices, then never we will ever face any problems with such errors. But any which is right now we any which don't have any errors, so that's quite good over here. So that is done over here. So while using, so in short, mobile usability is the experience of using opening our website in a mobile device. So whether do we face any problems, are we able to search anything properly, are we able to navigate to the website properly? So all that issues comes up over here under mobile usability. Now the next is shopping over here. So as such, I don't have any shopping products over here. But just in case if you have some shopping products which is already listed in Google Merchant Center, then it will be displayed over here. So now how will I add my products to the Google search database? So for that reason, over here what I can do is I can say go to the merchant center over here. You can see visit merchant center. So now I can add my products over here. So over here also you don't need to create any account. You can log in with your say Gmail account, and you'll be directly logged in. So you can see I'm logged in over here, and over here you can see products and orders. So right now I don't have any products. The reasons that I did not get product is it does not allow services. So like say I am teaching digital marketing. So if I say that I want to promote my website, so I want to promote my courses over here through this website, Google Merchant Center, I cannot. I can add only products. Products means physical products which are tangible products, the products you can touch and feel, and that can be delivered to people with courier or post, whatever it is. So only those kind of products I can add over here. So I can add all the products of Amazon. If I'm an affiliate of Amazon, then I can add all the products over here, and I mean those also nothing but it is. So that is what I can do. So or else if I'm selling DVDs of my products, then I can do that. So I can click on add products and all the details about the products, title, description, pricing, whether it's a product user have used or SCD and product identifier ID and all those things. If I add it, then after that I can just click on save, and my product will be added in Google Merchant Center. So these are the fields over here that also I need to fill up, and once it is done, then it will come up with Google Shopping tab. So where does it actually come up? So it will come up over here, all filters, and then I can go to shopping, and then you will see the products over here. So let's see over here. Yeah, this is Ecommerce. So I'm going to say just in case if I'm searching for say Dell laptop over here. So if I go to Dell laptop over here and then I go to shopping, so now you can see this tab is coming up over here. Here I'm searching for a product, so now the tab is coming up over here. Otherwise, it was going into all other filters. So now I can just click on shopping, and I will find all the Dell laptops which are being shown over here. So then I can purchase product from here. So then I can provide my website URL, and when I put it over here, it will take me to the product URL on my website from where people can purchase. Other option is that I can directly give a URL of the payment gateway. So when people will click on this, automatically the payment gateway will open, and over there I can add all the product details, and then people can directly purchase it from there. So that is one of the things that I can do. So that is okay. So if I have any products which are added into the shopping, then yes, I can use this over here. I can add that to in this option over here. So that is under the shopping tab. So then results of that tab will also come up over here. So right now we don't have any products, so it says nothing is available over here. The next thing is announcement is breadcrumbs. So that is the roadmap that's on Amazon. So on the top left corner. So over here, if I have any breadcrumbs on my website, then say there won't be any issues, or if there is any issue, it will show me over here. So right now there are no issues that I can see over here. So everything is fine. So in that breadcrumbs, everything is fine. Then comes silent search box. Also everything is fine. So there are no issues over here. So that is the search box on the website. That is the silent search box. Everything is fine. All the results are we are able to find all the results, and search is working fine. Then is security and manual. So here I can see if there are any manual actions which are suggested by Google, then in that case you need to provide that information over here. You need to make the changes as per the Google's information and instructions over here. So as such, there is no issues that are found over here, so that's fine. Then comes the security issue. So security issues is related with the viruses, malware, adware, all those things. So if my website is containing any of these, then Google will block my search results in the search engine when people will click with any keyword. So now even if say some of the URLs were coming up in search engine on the first page, so now people will definitely click on the first results, but of course after reading everything. So now if that page is containing virus, so then that page's URL which was coming up in the search results will be removed from the search engine temporarily, and it will tell us that there are viruses on all these pages. So this many pages are affected with virus. So right now we do not have any virus or spamware, adware, malware. So it says that no issue found over here, no issue detected. So that is what we can see over here. So that's fine. Yes, there are no issues. So otherwise, say what will happen if the results are there on the site? Then in that case, say if someone is opening my website, then the virus will travel to that person's laptop or PC. So for that reason, it will remove the URLs in which on whichever pages there are viruses. So I mean that is of course temporarily. Once that is done, so say the website's listing will be back in Google. So that is what we mean by security issues. After that, we have links. So in search engine optimization, we had done internal linking and outbound linking over here. So right now it says that there are no external links and internal links. So that is because just now we removed our website in the removals. So over here we have removed that, right? So there was one option removals. So we have removed our website. So our websites, the URLs are gone. So over here I get to see the results of the outbound links of my website and internal links with my website with what keywords, which text over here, that all things, and the number of links that was present in other websites and in my websites. That all things we get to see over here. So right now we don't have that option. So I mean, we have the option, but since the website does not have any content over here, it's not showing up because we have just removed it everything. So otherwise, it will provide us with the all the links and the number of times it is available on different websites. It will show it over here. So that is the linking of the website. So the links of the website. So this is that, and after that, say we have this is what we have done right now. So this is the core vitals. Then shopping, under shopping we have done mail. Mm, okay, yeah. So in this, after this, what yeah, links, and then yeah, everything is done, and after that, setting over here. So setting does not have anything more, but I mean it just tells us to whom this account belongs to. So yes, you are the verified owner. So it will, when I click on this, it will show me my name and my email address and all these things. So you can say that you are a verified owner. And the verification method was done with the HTML file. So we have done the verification of this like the HTML file, which we have just followed the process. So that is with this method. So that is the ownership verification. So that is done. The next one is user and permissions. Over here, you will see my name and email address. So yes, over here you can see ownership history. So this is my name and my email address is provided over here. So I am the owner and that's verified owner over here. So this is what we can do. And say suppose if you want other people to manage your search console, then you can add that user over here. And that's it. Over here, that person will get an email that you are invited to manage helpopedia.com and Google Search Console. So then that we don't need to provide our user and password to our Google Search Console. That person will get access to our account from his email address and password. So once he logs into Google Search Console with his user ID and password, that is his Gmail account, he will see our website listed over here. So that is what we can do. So we never give our user and password. But I mean, yes, once I have added that person, he can get role-based rights. I don't give him the ownership. I make him a manager or an editor or something like that. So over here, or I can give full permission. So over here, I can click on add user, and then over here you can see I can enter that person's email address and I can give him permissions. What permission I want, select owner, full permission or restricted permission. So I can select restricted permission so that person can see some of the things on that is going on my website. Maybe he can check the reports over here, all the reports that we have seen, so that he can check over here. So that's fine. So I can provide the role-based rights over here. I can select restricted or full owner over here, and then I click on add. So then that email will go to that person. So that is the users and permission over here. So you can see I have added two email addresses over here, with which I can manage my website with yeah, with this over here. So with another email address that I've added over here. So this is the main email address that I've added, and this is the additional email address I've added. So this is just in case if sometimes your say if something goes wrong with one of your email address, then we lose all your properties. We'll lose your this search console, your Gmail account, and your YouTube account, and everything you will lose. So for that reason, it is always suggested that you can add another email address. So if something goes wrong with one of the email address, at least you will have access to your properties and you can manage them. So that is what you can do. So you can see I've added my website email address over here. So it is not necessary that you need to have only Gmail account. I can use any email account. So that's absolutely fine. So that is users and permissions. And yes, after that, the second thing is association. So with this, I have associated my Google Analytics account and YouTube channel. So this is I mean, sometimes some of the data is required. So in this, if we have some options, we can it will show data from other Google websites also. So like say YouTube is there, the Google Analytics is there. So like that, in Google Analytics also, I can link my search console and I can link my Google Ads, I can link my YouTube channel, so I can get reports from there also. So that I can associate this over here in this, so that's fine. So next time we get verified easily. Then the change of address. So what is the next thing? That change of address. So now say suppose my website, that is my domain name helpopedia.com, that is around say 16 year old, this is 17th year going on. So now, say if I try to sell the domain, I mean I get a very good value because it is 17 years of this domain. So I say right now if I sell, then the current value is around $65,000. So I can sell it in $65,000 and I can do that. But I'm still waiting that okay, I have waited for 17 years till now, 16 years over here now. So maybe I can wait for 20, 25 years and maybe I can sell it off in $1 lakh, or if the price increase, then maybe instead of $65,000 I can sell it in 1 lakh or more than $1 lakh I can sell it. So for that reason, and any case I'm doing business from that website, so right now I'm not planning to sell a domain. But just in case, if today someone gives me say $1 lakh or $2 lakh or $5 lakh for a domain, depending on their liking, so then in that case, what I need to see, I can transfer the also to that person. But whatever efforts I have put in the 16 years on my website, all the efforts will be going. The reputation of the name, that is Helpopedia, then the SEO that I've done for my website, so everything will go. Whatever efforts I put up in 16 years, that everything will go. So for that reason, what I need to do is I need to book another domain. So I can book another domain, and so if I plan to continue my business, so in that case I can I can buy another domain, and then I can add that website in this Google Search Console, and then I can say that I want to change my address. So here I need to select that new site. Say suppose this is the new site. So then all the SEO and all the efforts that I put in helpopedia.com will get transferred to that new domain over here which I have added. So that is what happens over here. So then my 16 years efforts and all the time that I have spent, that will not go waste. So all my search results which are coming up in Google today, that will be transferred to the new website. So then the URLs will get updated in Google search engine. So if it is say Hitesh.com, I have stored it. So then I'm booking a new domain, say maybe helpopedia.co.in. Then in that case, all the results of helpopedia.com will be transferred to helpopedia.co.in. So that I can do, and I can change the domain, and I can save all the efforts of these all years. So that is what I can do. So this is not just if you sell the domain, but in case you don't want that domain and you plan to change the name of the company and you buy another domain, in that case also you can do the same. So I mean whenever you are changing it for the same website, then yes, you can do that. So that is what we can do over here. So this is what we have done in the change of address. And after that, say over here is bulk data export. So daily export of performance data to BigQuery. So I mean, in case if you want to download the data over here, and or else you want to upload it on the cloud server. I mean, why do you want to upload the data on cloud server? Unless until you are corporate, you need to analyze a lot of things and you want to store data. So in that case, you can do that. But usually, I will come over here and I will check all the errors on my website maybe once a week or say at least 3 to 4 times a month, and I will resolve all the issues. But if there are people working it, then they can check all the issues on the website and they can resolve it offline also. So for that reason, if you want to export or take a backup, then you can do that in BigQuery. So it will transfer all the data from Google Search Console to BigQuery. So BigQuery is one of the data. So from there you can access the data if you have added a CRM. So I mean like that. I mean you require other software also for that. So I mean it's a very costly business. If you are a data, so only corporates can do it. You cannot do it. It is very costly because BigQuery database, I mean, you can use that, but there are certain limitations, so you need to take the paid version of it. So at this moment, this is not required for us. For small websites and mini websites, you don't require all these things until you are a large corporate. So that is the data export over here. So you have the help file also. What are the things that you can do to export data? And after that, over here, that is scrolling. So we get to know that how many times our website was scrolled in last 90 days. So it was scrolled for 5,300 times in last 90 days. So if I click on open for, then we get to see all the reports. So you can see this 5,300 times totally cloud request, and the total download size was 55.5 million bytes. So I mean, say byte is like 1,000 byte is equal to say 1024 bytes is equal to 1 MB. So like that, you again say 1024 say 1024 MB would be say 1 GB like that, and 1000 MB would be say 1024 MB would be 1 GB, and 1024 GB say will go up and like that million times. So over here, that many bytes were say downloaded. So I mean that much data was crawled. So 55.5 million bytes were say crawled. So that data they have taken from a website and stored it in the search engine. So you can just imagine. So, I mean, when do you reach 55 million bytes of data from your website? That is if your website is old. So I mean, one will cannot collect this much data. So that is what you can see over here. And the average response time in milliseconds was 3.9 thousand milliseconds. So it is 3,900 milliseconds. So that is what you can see over here. And then by response, so I mean, this is all technical details. I mean, we don't have to go to all these things. And this is by the file type. So which one the file types which were called? So JavaScript files 23%, CSS file 19%, HTML files 18%, JSON files 9%. Syndication was done for 6%. Like this, we can see different things. And which were the Google bot types? So page source load was 53%, smartphone bot was 17%, desktop bot was 16%. Ads bot was for 10%, image bot was for 4%. So Google has multiple bots over here. So it has 6 bots over here. So let's make it 10. So the last one was other event type. So that is less than 1%. So that's it. So this is all about the settings over here for Google Search Console, and that's it all about the Google Search Console. I know there's nothing more to it, but yes, now just imagine on so many errors on the website. But if you open the website is absolutely fine. I mean, I don't see any error on the website. I see you feel the website is open very fast. I can see all the images. I can see all the pages. So, I mean, usually we don't see any errors on the website. So if all these errors which are detected in Search Console, for that, no error is detected on the website, but only the indexing issue are there of the website, and we need to resolve all those issues. Like the indexing was not enough for that, so I mean, just we need to resolve all those issues over here. So now just imagine if you have created a very beautiful website and you have done all, you have taken a lot of time and efforts to do search engine optimization. So in that case, say after trying everything, your website is still not coming up in Google. So now you might say that I've added very good content, it is unique content, it is original content, but still my website is not come up. I have very keyword results. I've used the best keywords in my website, but still my website is not coming up in Google. So now, if you know that there exists a tool called as Google Search Console, then you can find all the errors. Now, if you never knew about this tool, then I can will still be wondering that even after putting so much of efforts, my website is not coming up in Search Console, Google Search. So for that, you always need to use Google Search Console. So you will get to know what are the things that you need to do on your website, and that's it. And once you check all resolve all these issues that are mentioned in Google Search Console, then yes, your website will start to show up in search engines. So right now you can see that my website is at the 61st position in search engine, that is on the 7th. But no one will go to the seventh page, right? So with some keywords it comes up on the first page, some pages it will come up in the second page. Like that, with different keywords and different search results, it will come up in different pages of Google. So I mean, 61 position is very far, so I need to work on it. So it tells us that why your website is not coming up over here, because you have not done very good SEO, you have not done some good keyword research. So you need to do all those things, and after that only your website will come up in search engines. So this is all things related to Google search engine. So basically, this is like say you are seeing your website with the eyes of Google. So in short, that is Google Search Console, wherein you might not see the issues in your website, but Google will see a lot of issues in your website which you have to resolve to get your website into search engine. So yes, that is Google Search Console. So if you have any questions, you can unmute your microphones and let me know the questions. Okay, no problem. So, I mean, you already have the website which I've already given you. So, you can log into Google Search Console and the website Google Search Console. Then download that file, HTML file that you get, and you send that file to me so that I will upload it in the server, because you don't have access to the server because it is my training server. So, I will upload the files for you, and once I upload it, I will tell you to verify your website. So, then it will get verified. So that's okay. So I mean, even after sending that file, even if you close Google Search Console, it's absolutely fine, because next time when you go, it will automatically start to verify your website, and if it is verified, then yes, you can wait for some time. I mean, maybe 24 to 48 hours, so that it will start to verify depending on the traffic that you have. So you can create a Google Search Console. You can log in with your Gmail ID, add a property, download a HTML file, send it to me. I upload it, then you verify it, and yes, then you start using it. So this is the process that you need to follow. So yes, that's it all for today. So if you don't have any questions, we can complete the session for today.
Okay, sir.
All right, then see you in the next session. Till then, goodbye.